You ever notice how sometimes you feel like two completely different people? One day, you're soft, dreamy, full of love, making something beautiful, and the next you're eerie, blunt, even unsettling, like you're speaking straight into the soul with raw truth. I know this feeling all too well. Just the other day, I created this cute, dreamy, emotional video. Soft music, beautiful visuals, poetic words. It was meant to make people feel safe, connected, loved. And then, the very next day, I made a freaky, eerie, straight-to-the-point video, something that might make people uncomfortable. Something that shatters illusions. Two completely different energies, right? But here's the thing, they were saying the exact same thing. Both videos carried the same message. Both were meant to wake people up. Both were created with the intention of love. And yet, if you put them side by side, your mind would probably think, these are opposite. This is light, that is dark. This is comforting, that is unsettling. But that's the trick. That's the illusion. They weren't opposite at all. They were just two different expressions of the same energy. Your mind loves to divide things because that's what it does, it categorizes. It puts things into boxes, so it can make sense of the world. This is good, that is bad. This is light, that is dark. This is kind, that is harsh. But here's the problem. Reality isn't built on opposites. It's built on harmony. Ancient wisdom knew this long before we did. Look at the yin-yang symbol. Most people think it represents light versus dark, but that's not it. The real meaning is balance. Yin is the soft, the intuitive, the fluid, the receptive. Yang is the sharp, the strong, the fire, the direct. But they don't fight each other. They complete each other. You need both. A river can be soft and flowing, but it can carve through mountains. A sword is sharp and powerful, but it needs balance and precision to be effective. This isn't just about ancient symbols. This is how everything works. This is how we work. And if you think this is just about me and my videos, look at the world right now. It's the same damn thing. The world is obsessed with dividing itself. Left versus right. This belief versus that belief. Us versus them. Both sides are convinced they're right. Both sides think the other is the enemy. But if we went too far left, we'd be doomed. If we went too far right, we'd be doomed. Because neither side is right or wrong. They are two sides of the same coin. And here's the craziest part, they both come from the same place. Both sides think they are fighting for what's good. Both sides are driven by what they believe is love. But because they see themselves as separate, it creates war. But what happens when you stop seeing them as separate? What happens when you stop looking at the world through division and start seeing it as two pieces of the same whole? What happens when you stop trying to pick a side and instead, you bring them together? Because here's the truth. The world is just a mirror. As within, so without. The war we see outside, it's just a reflection of the war inside. Right now, people are at war within themselves. They believe they have to choose between love or truth, softness or strength, emotion or logic. But the moment you stop trying to choose, the moment you see that you were never separate to begin with, the reflection changes. If we all stopped looking at the world in terms of this side versus that side, the war would no longer exist. If everyone started inwardly seeing both sides as one, we would see it reflected outward. You don't have to choose. You were never meant to. That division? That's just a thought. And thoughts aren't always truth. So stop trying to merge them. They were never separate. Just be. Be the love and the fire. Be the dreamer and the disruptor. Be the one who creates and the one who destroys illusions. Be the soft touch and the awakening. Be all of you, because you were never two. You were whole all along. If this message resonated with you, if it made you think, feel, or see things differently, then let's keep going. I share more insights, more truths, and more of this fusion between the seen and unseen, the soft and the raw, the magic and the real. If you're ready to go deeper, to shift your perspective, and to embrace all that you are, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next. And if you know someone who needs to hear this, share it with them, because the more we wake up to this, the more we change the reflection of our world.